Hello and happy holidays from Thrifty Day. Here's a quick walkthrough of my memory keeping books for the holiday season of 2021. Hello, welcome back to my channel, Thrifty Day. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you the journals that I am going to be using for this holiday season and sort of my reasons behind them, because it's a little bit different than last year. And so I thought I would share because maybe my process can help your process. So the first one I'm going to walk you through is my December daily. I do still have a couple in this style left in my Etsy shop. If you're interested, I will link it down below. But this is the one I made for myself. I put a little vintage style picture of dogs on there because all of you know that I work in rescue and we foster dogs. So I have 2 forever dogs and my foster dog. I thought that was just perfect. And this is a Chipboard Frame by Tim Holtz, and this is a vintage book. And I just put some really sweet decorative tabs on there. And the reason that I used a book this size is because I anticipate being kind of busy this holiday season. I know a lot of the different mandates and things like that have lifted in regards to COVID. So because of that, I know that there's already a lot of things. My first week of December is already so busy that I wanted a December daily that would be a little bit smaller, one that I wouldn't feel pressure to create a big layout in every single day. And so that is why I chose this size for my December daily. I don't want anything bigger. I don't want anything that's gonna make me feel stressed out every day when I'm trying to create. And I chose to put papers in here that were very decorative so that even if I just do journaling or add a photo with a little label, I would feel content in that process for the day. So y'all know me, I try to take the stress and any sort of pressure out of journaling because it's something I really enjoy, and I don't ever want it to turn into something that I go, oh gosh, I haven't done my December daily today. I want it to be something that I say, oh gosh, I get to do my December daily. I only have a few minutes, but I can put one together and be really happy with the outcome. So I do love this 3-ring style for December daily because I can take them apart and even just punch holes in a photo and put it in there. I don't intend on adding cards in here because cards really bulk up any journal. So this is mainly going to be for photos, writing, journaling. I will save bits of wrapping paper. I love doing that. Anytime I receive a gift bag or wrapping paper, I try to save a little square and put that in here. So yeah, there's enough pages to do all the way up to December 25th. I end my December daily at December 25th. And so I'm very excited. I love the little tabs. I think it made it really festive. I added a lot to my December daily last year. And if you were interested in that video, you could go back and see it in my, I believe my flip through playlist. So this is the one I'm using this year. Like I said, I do have a couple more in this style if you wanted to do one for yourself in the month of December. And you can just find it by going to my Etsy shop link that I've linked down below. It is to be a little bit easier, so it's a little bit smaller, and I'm very excited to fill it up. And I will be posting my tutorials for my December dailies on TikTok and maybe some here on YouTube, but I will do a flip through of the completed December daily at the end of the month so you could see how it finished. So that's the first thing I will be using this month, is a December daily. The second memory keeping book, I guess you could say, I'm using for 2021 is going to be this little golden book that I upcycled into a holiday card holder. I love this idea because every year, and I've told you before in a couple different YouTubes, I save my Christmas card. So if you have ever sent me a Christmas card in the past 20 years, I still have it. So I've kept them in various ways throughout the years, but this year I was really excited to come up with this particular book. And I do have a few of these left in the shop if you're interested. You can click the link below to find them. I can't remember what titles there are, but they are still, I think there's 3 in my shop right now. So I chose this one for myself. I found this little golden book at an estate sale, and as you can see, there was a lot of damage to it, and there was damage to the pages inside. So I thought rather than try to fix this and put it in my shop, I would just use it for mine because I think it's really sweet. And so this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to show you what one without any cards looks like so you can just get an idea of how I'm going to use mine. And then I'll show you the other one I made to house some other random cards that had been kind of floating around my Christmas bins. So this is the one I'm using for this year. They all come with this little tag that says 2021, although you could use it for many years because I think I fit 50 to 60 cards in my past one. So they are upcycled from little golden books. I put one in here for you to get an idea of how it works. There are lots of pockets. There's also little tuck spots. So let me see, I have ornaments falling everywhere. Let me see if I could show you. Here's a tuck spot. That same card can just tuck over here as well. It's hard to do this when you're on the camera. And my dog's about to click by, so you'll be able to hear my barley walk by. So yeah, lots of pockets. They're very heavy duty cardstock pages, so you can fit a lot of cards in here. But the reason I'm planning to use one of these this year in addition to my journal is so that all my cards could go in here. I know where they are, and if for some reason I want to annotate or talk about them or write my Christmas card list, there's also blank pages to use to do that. So I'm very excited to fill this up. I love the colors. I love how festive it is. I love how purposeful this memory keeping book is. And so that is why I'm choosing to use one this year. Now, this is the one I'm going to use for my cards that I get for 2021. I have made one, let me get it for you, to use for my cards. I had a whole bunch of cards that I had not put anywhere that had just been floating around one of my Christmas bins. So when I opened up my Christmas bins this year, I saw all these cards. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get one just to house all these random cards that don't seem to have a place. So in this book, there's over 50 holiday cards, all different sizes. And as you can see, I still have space to add more. So I may actually even end up using this one next year, depending on how many holiday cards I get. But this is one I just used for kind of the hodgepodge card that didn't have a home. And like I said, there's over 50 to 60 spaces for cards in this one. It bulked up really nice. There's extra large rings. And so that's why I chose to make one just for 2021. So this is the one I'm using for 2021, just for holiday cards. I'm very excited for it to get filled. And if you would like to receive a holiday card from me, I'm going to leave my address right up here on the screen. Send me a holiday card and I will send you one right back. So that's a really fun way for us to stay connected this holiday season. So feel free to send me one. I send them back within the week, so it's a lot of fun and I love the cards I chose this year. So that is my second book. And then my final book is one you are all familiar with already. It is my daily journal. Now, this is not something I usually do at Christmas. I usually put away my daily journal and only use a Christmas journal. But I have found throughout the years that that's a little frustrating because I'll then go to my journal and there won't be any Christmas in here at all. And so it's very weird that like a whole month is just missing out of my traditional daily journal. So this year, rather than just completely neglect my daily journal, I thought that I would save this for the layouts that are too big, or if I'm feeling especially inspired, I will use my daily journal. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you a example. I just made this the other day. I just dropped an ornament. This was a larger layout that I knew I wanted to do for the special ornaments that we pick every year as a family. And I even saved the little tags. I do that every year as well. And I did some journaling on this flip out. So this is a very large layout and I obviously did it before December. So I couldn't really use it in my December daily because it isn't really authentic to December. I did it in November. So with that in mind, I thought it was really fun to have some very large, more creative holiday layouts. And now December is represented in my daily journal. There's not just like a big month gap in my traditional journal. So I will be doing some larger layouts in my daily journal, and I will probably share those ones here on YouTube because they'll be a bit more creative. If you were looking for a tutorial for this page or just wanted to see how I came up with this layout, you can head over to my TikTok. I've left my name right here on the screen and I will link it down in the description box below. But I did a whole tutorial for this layout if you were interested to see how I made it. And so feel free to leave any questions about supplies or how I did things, just leave them here. I love to let y'all know. And then I know that the other thing I wanted to do, since this is just my traditional daily journal, is I'm gonna put a bell on each little tab throughout when I make one. So when my journal is closed, I know which one is a holiday layout because I do tend to jump around my journal. So with that in mind, I do plan on using my daily journal for the larger, more creative layouts. I'm going to use my December daily for those daily, fast, sweet little layouts. And then I'm going to use my holiday card holder for all of my holiday cards, and I'm going to write my Christmas lists and my Christmas card lists. So those are the three I'm using this year. If you have any questions, please leave them in the description box below. I'm happy to answer them. Head to my Etsy shop if you are interested in purchasing any journals or holiday card holders. I do have a few in there currently, and I hope you like what you see. I'm very excited to share some tutorials on here, and stay tuned because I will be doing ornament tutorials, and I have a very special December daily coming. You won't want to miss it, and that is going to be in the next video. So stay tuned and have a really great week. Bye, guys.